Independence Day. To all our Indian viewers watching from across the globe, a very happy Independence Day. I'm Shruti Tamra.
And I'm Dhruv Futnani, and we are bringing you the action live from the Surge Equestrian League, August 2025.
We have an exciting day ahead of us. We have the under 16 small category class that's been added.
Yes, this is a new category for up-and-coming riders. It's going to be really exciting. We have quite a few new riders taking to the course today. Should be fun to watch.
But right before we get to all of that, let's start with the medium tour, the first one for our day today.
We have a total of 16 entries. The usual top riders like Yashan Kambata and some really good horses in this competition. We look forward to that, bringing you live from the Surge Equestrian League.
Good morning. We're here at the Surge Equestrian League 2025. Absolutely beautiful morning, don't you think, Dhruv?
Perfect conditions for a very exciting day of show jumping. The first event we have will be the medium tour. This is a very, very interesting course which has been laid out in front of you. The heights will go up to 115 centimeters. And the scoring will be under table C 239, which is focused on speed and handiness. You can see in front of you the total of 11 obstacles, 13 efforts. It's going to be against the clock, so the riders will have to keep quite a good momentum going to have a good time. The riders will be given an additional 4 seconds for every drop on the course. The first refusal will have no penalties, and the second refusal will result in elimination.
Let's really hope that does not happen. We have about 16 riders today.
We have 16 entries. We have a few riders like Yashan who are going to be coming in twice. Looks like a challenging course. The ground looks really beautiful. The weather is holding up. There's a nice breeze going through the arenas.
Dhruv, I'm going to ask you my favorite question. How many clear rounds do you think we're going to have?
Well, the nice thing in this competition, everyone is going to go clear unless they go eliminated, because there are no penalties as such.
Unless you reach that 120-second mark?
Absolutely. So when you go over the time limit of 120 seconds, the rider is eliminated. But it's going to be purely based on time. So what we're going to be looking at is the rider completing the round in the fastest time. And once you add the 4 seconds for every drop, we'll have a total time, and the results will be based on that. So we don't have the regular system of penalties. It's going to be about speed, but it's also going to be about keeping the fences up. And we have a few riders who are very experienced in these type of competitions. So it's going to be quite a cracker. We will start with Balaji Vijay Shankar on Lucifer Van de Hemel, representing the Surge stable. First rider will be at 8 a.m., which is in another 10 minutes.
The rain gods are being extremely kind to us today. Such a pleasant day. The course has been designed by McDolna from Hungary. Very, very impressive. It's going to be a really interesting course. Yeah. The medium tour, day 1, will be starting in about 5 minutes at 8 a.m. We have our course designer here with us, just talking about the course.
So good morning everyone, I'm Magdol Nerdi, I'm the course designer, level 3 course designer from Hungary, Europe. So this is the course for the first two competitions, the medium and a big tour. We start with 115 centimeter class and it is judged according to table C. The article is 239 speed and handiness competition. It means all the penalties, the jumping faults will be converted into time. One drop, one fence down means 4 penalties. So at the end, each rider will have an aggregated time calculated from the jumping faults and the time achieved. And the fastest one, the one with the smallest time, will be the winner. So the course is built according to this article, and there are options to ride faster, there are options to cut the turns, and there are certain places where you can win the competition. But first of all, this is the first day of the competition, the first time the horses will jump in this quite compact international arena. So according to that, it is, so to say, the most inviting, the most friendly course of the weekend. Number 1 is a yellow oxer, and then we have 9 strides to the skyjets vertical as number 2. Then we continue to the left side. 1 oxer, number 3, in itself in the middle of the arena. This can be jumped with speed. Then they turn to the right. They can turn inside or outside to number 4, which is an oxer again. Then we have 26 meter 30, which is 6 strides to number 5. It is a bended line, slightly bended line. With a horse with a big stride, with a big canter, they can do eventually 5 strides, but this needs a strategic thinking. And then they continue with a long way to number 6 AB, purple double combination, 2 strides, 11-20. Then we continue to the left, 7-8, parallel to the tribune, to the grandstand, 5 strides, 23 meter 20. Then we continue to the left, other double combination, 9 AB, 1 stride, 8 meter 30. And then an open distance, so to say, off the eye to number 10, oxer on the short side, close to the restaurant. And then one more cantering phase of the course, number 11. This is a Liverpool, a little water, heading to the warm-up arena. This is the final fence where they finish this course.
Okay, if I can just ask you a few questions. Where do you feel the riders have an opportunity to make up some ground? Because this is a speed event. They obviously can't go too fast in between the very tight turns and the combinations, but which do you feel are the opportunities to really make up some ground or to cut some turns?
To cut the turn is from number 3 to number 4. It is a little bit risky because it's 2 oxers, but with a good rhythm, it's still a big turn enough. It's still doable. And then there are a lot of places where they can cut, so to say, a little bit invisibly, because they don't choose between riding inside or outside, but they can still cut the shape of the turn. Like, for example, after number 5, if you keep close to number 2, you can spare some space. Also after number 8, you can keep more to the inside. And then, of course, you can take more or less risk, and you can cover more or less ground.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Magda, for this wonderful course and for challenging our riders. We look forward to the event with a truly international team at the Surge Equestrian League.
The first rider of the medium tour, day 1, Balaji Vijay Shankar on Lucifer, is approaching the arena. An experienced rider. Always a good start when Balaji is the first rider.
And the bell is given for the first rider, Balaji on Lucifer. Great way to start the competition. One of the most experienced riders in the circuit in India. Gets to the first 2 fences. He's not going to be pushing too much in the early stages, just trying to feel out the ground, trying to understand where the opportunities are. So for the drop at 5, he's going to have 4 seconds added to his time. That's how the penalty system works in this competition, which is under Table C, Article 239. Through the 2-stride combination at 6. Nice 5-stride between 7 and 8.
His demeanor is very calm, unfazed, if I might say so.
I think that's what you need. A lot of people think a speed event is just about going crazy in terms of speed, but you can actually save a lot of time by riding the turns better. Approaching the last fence. And a great way to start. We will wait for the judges for the time.
A beautifully ridden course. Completed that in 77.35 seconds. Balaji Vijay Shankar. Due to that pole drop at number 5, he's gotten 4 seconds added to his time. That makes his total time 81.35 seconds.
Good way to get started. We're going to have the second rider in the arena, Freya Deshmane, riding Acrobat from the Amateur Riders Club, Mumbai.
I really hope everybody was listening to the course designer, giving out all the tips and the tricks required to complete this course effortlessly.
Yeah, I think the riders, if they pay attention, there's so much to learn, because the course is designed with certain things in mind, certain challenges for the riders and certain opportunities. So if you're paying attention, hopefully you picked up some clues for this event as well as the next couple of events which are happening today.
In the arena, we now have Freya on Acrobat representing ARC.
I think it will take a couple of riders till the competitors actually have figured out the course and where they can go fast, where they can be in control. We're going to have to wait and see.
Then again, it's only day 1, so if not today, they still have 2 more days. I don't think they should exert themselves today.
I don't think any of the riders will be looking at it that way. A win is a win, whether it's day 1 or day 2 or day 100. A gold medal is a gold medal. It doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't matter how. And in fact, this is probably the perfect opportunity for some of these riders who have been competing regularly. For them, it's just another day on the course, so they will be sharp and ready. The horses will be fit. Some of the riders who are coming back after a little bit of a summer break may not be as sharp. They may be a little rusty. So that was a nice turn from 5, going to the combination at 6. I think that's a great way to shave at least 3 or 4 seconds off the time. So turn in from 5, because it's quite a long way around jump number 2. So well ridden line by Freya. She's going well. I think she's definitely going to be within the time, but the goal would be to keep the poles up. Nicely done through the 1-stride combination. 2 more jumps to go.
And she's completed that course. .74.50 seconds. No jumping for 5.8 seconds.
74.58. No additional time penalties. That was a good round. That puts her in the lead. So I think it's very clear now. You really need to ride an aggressive course, and you need to keep the fences up. This is a super benchmark set by Freya Deshmane on Acrobat. She is the current leader.
We have Yashan Kambata in the arena riding Maverick, also from the ARC. If there's somebody that can beat that time, that's definitely Yashan. What do you think, Dhruv?
Without a doubt, I think Yashan is one of the most consistent competitors in the show jumping circuit in India. He has done plenty of international competitions, including the Asian Games in 2014. This is a relatively inexperienced horse from Europe, but going through the competition circuit consistently only over the last couple of years, I think. So he's taking his time, but he's not being a slouch about it. You can see he's riding the turns.
That's where I think Yashan's experience kicks in. You can definitely not say that Maverick's an inexperienced horse.
Well, it's all about the partnership. So the horse and rider need to work together to complement their strengths, but also take care of the weaknesses. Over the last fence.
74.37 seconds.
Okay, so that did not look that fast, but he's just about 0.2 of a second in front of Freya Deshmane, so he goes into the lead. So for all the young riders out there, please don't assume a speed event means that you need to ride like crazy. That was a very well executed course. Didn't look like he was in a hurry at all, but he goes into the lead.
We have Neil Kendall on Hash, representing Surd Stable.
So this is a partnership which has done well at various competitions all over South India.
We've seen him place during the Surge Equestrian League multiple times before.
He's done well, and I think this event is actually perfectly suited to the way this horse jumps. He's quite forward, he's quite going, so he's not going to have any issues with the time. He's just going to have to make sure to keep all the fences up, not have any refusals.
And And month on month, I can see that partnership growing stronger.
Absolutely. I don't think there's any doubt that time spent together is going to help these horses and riders work better together. Going the long way around from 3 to 4. It would be a tight turn. Let's see if anybody's going to take that risk today. And he's going around jump number 2. Come for the combination at 6. Okay, he's not gunning it today, so taking his time. Probably looking at giving him a nice experience on the first day. Build up for the competitions tomorrow and the day after. And definitely, I think in terms of height, is not going to be a problem for this horse. Got quite a nice clearance. Does the one stride at 9 beautifully. Approaching the last fence. He's a little bit slower than the others, but he has a clear round.
.85 seconds for Neil Kendall on hash.
It's going to put him up to 3rd place at the moment. Next rider is Sriram riding Galaxy representing Kovai Stables. So this is a club from Coimbatore which has been doing extremely well at the local competitions.
They've had an amazing run here at Surge as well. Extremely competitive boys.
Absolutely. I think the young riders are probably one of the bravest in the country. When it comes to a jump off or a speed event, they are definitely the favorites. This is a big striding, very, very nice looking gelding. I think he was imported from Europe only about less than a year ago. Takes a nice turn between 3 and 4. That's going to save him some time. Another sharp turn between 5 and 6. So it doesn't look like he's in a hurry, but he's going to have a good time because he's saving a lot of distance by cutting out the long turns. There are a few places in this course where they can pick up the pace. This is a big striding horse, so I think that should also work to his advantage. Entry to the one stride combination at 9. Okay, this is looking good.
Truly from another galaxy.
And we have a new leader.
69.01. Extremely fast and didn't even seem so. He did it so effortlessly.
Well, almost 5 seconds faster than the previous leader. At 69.01, Sriram on Galaxy has done a great job. Again, I think those 2 turns have made a big difference. It didn't look like he was rushing it, but you also have to understand this horse has a big stride, so he will save some time in the longer approaches. But the turn from 5 to 6 and 3 to 4 were very, very well ridden. Puts him in the lead. Sriram on Galaxy representing Kovai. And we have a rider from the home team. Geetika Tikisetti on Valentine, representing Surge Stable. Okay, so we've seen Geetika doing really well on Valentine and her other horses in the recent jumping and dressage competitions.
An impressive young rider.
Let's see if she's going to do the same as the previous riders. Yes, she's cutting the turn from 3 to 4.
69.10, that's the time to beat, and I think that's going to be a little difficult. What do you think?
I think we'll get all the way down till maybe 64 or 65. So that's one of the greatest advantages of coming in late. You can see what the previous riders have done. You can see what works, what doesn't work. If there are a couple of jumps which a lot of people have dropped, you can always be a little extra careful there. But watching these riders ride the course gives the riders who come in a little bit later quite an advantage. Through the single stride combination at 9, only 2 more jumps to go. Is she going to be close? Well, it's definitely going to be close because there's only 1 jump to go. 69.01 is the time to beat.
70.85, really close, but like it just takes 0.1 second for somebody to beat another. Our leader is still Sri Ram with 69.01 seconds.
That was a nice course, and like what you said earlier, Shruti, I think the riders are not really going 100% right now. They're all just feeling out the ground, giving the horses a chance to acclimatize. They're not pushing too hard, maybe saving them a little bit for the competitions tomorrow and the day after, not taking any risks today.
But if somebody can beat that time, that I think would be Aradhana on Century from Kovai Stables.
So we've seen Aradhana many a time competing on her favorite horse, Democratic. This time she's on another horse called Century. Representing Kovai Stables. The time to beat was also set by a Kovai Stables rider, Sriram, 69.01. Bell is given. The rider has 45 seconds to get started. So what do you think, Shruti? Is this going to be a fast round? Is she going to go for it, or is she going to take it easy?
100%. I'm almost too sure about it.
I know on Democratic that is 100%. On this horse, I'm not so sure. Let's see what her game plan is. Hopefully she's walked the course with her coaches.
She's getting active instructions from the sidelines.
And she's going for the win. The sound of that was go for it. She needs to turn within, and she's done that. A little sharp turn.
She's definitely saved some time there.
5 to 6. Yes, she's turning in. I think the Kovai Stables riders have made a decision. Cut every single turn. Had to ride a little bit for the 2-stride at 6. Okay, if she can keep the fences up, she's definitely going to be in the fight for the lead. And the 1-stride combination at 9 coming up. The way this horse jumps, it seems like he was built for speed. Gets a little close to 10, so that's 4 seconds on. But she's still okay on time. 63, and with the 4 seconds, she's still going to be in the lead.
63.89 seconds plus 4 seconds. 67.889 seconds. Our new leader.
So I said they would reach 65, 64. We already have a rider at 63. But because of the one fence going down, it's gone up to 67. I'm almost going to adjust my prediction to the fastest time being around 60 seconds. We have a few very experienced riders coming up, and watching this round, I think they'll get a lot of ideas.
We have Janvi Raheja on Cougar, representing ARC. Brilliant young rider.
So our leader for the moment, Aradhana on Century, representing Kovai Stables, 67.89 seconds. The two riders under the 70-second time are both from Kovai. Let's see if the rider from the Amateur Riders Club Mumbai can get into the mix. We have Janvi on Cougar. The coach says, wake up, it's time to go. Starts off cautiously through the first two fences. Now she's going to have to step on the gas. Is she going to turn within the jump number 10? With this momentum, I think she can, but she's going the long way around.
I think it's important to give the horse a relaxed round today. Get the feel of it.
I would disagree completely. I think most of the riders who are here to win. But of course, if it's a new horse, if it's a horse getting used to the conditions, you can't really push them the first round. So sometimes you need to make that little bit of a sacrifice for day one to have a better day 2 and day 3. Gets her very close to jump number 7. A well-ridden line, because she looked like she was going to get into trouble between 7 and 8, but nicely ridden. So usually with a combination or a related distance, when you get the first one wrong, you really have to think about how you're going to adjust your stride for the second one. But she did that well. Last fence.
.37 seconds.
So that was a very nice round by Janvi. You could see she was not trying to overdo it. Gives the horse a lot of confidence going into the competitions for the next day. Very calm and calculated ride. Well done to her.
In the arena, we now have Shresht on Quintani, representing Surd Stable.
And this partnership has done well over the past. Shresh and Quintani have won at the medium level at the previous Surge competitions. A recent import from Spain. Gelding has been working with Shresh for the last 10 months.
He started riding when he was 11. What were you doing when you were 11, Dhruv?
Not to brag, but I had my jockey's license when I was... Sorry. A little bit of a problem at jump number 1. So the bell has rung, which means the rider needs to wait. They will rebuild that fence, and the bell will be given again, which means the horse is ready to go. So just hold on for a couple of minutes for him to restart. Just a second. Level up the ground in front of the fence. So for that refusal and crash, we're going to have 6 seconds added to the time. And gets to the first one. Had a little doubt approaching the first jump, and when you approach an oxer, sometimes it catches you off guard, but it looks like they're back on track, moving well. seconds will be added to the time for that drop at jump number 5. Gets a perfect 5 stride between 7 and 8. And the 1 stride at 9. So this will help the horse to build back a lot of confidence. Over the last fence for Shresh Mantena on Quintani. .38 seconds for Shresh on Quintani. Up next we have Yuvan on Helico from the Covey stable. Sorry, we have Senthil on Mabel from Covey. So, are we going to have the top 3 all riders from Covey? What do you think, Shruti?
I mean, I have my hopes up. But the time to beat right now is about 67.89. That's tough. And that was with a drop. So 4 seconds added. So the actual time to beat is around 63.
Well, it looks like he's going for it. So this is going to be a fast round. I think he's going to have to think about keeping the fences up. He will have a super fast time if he's going at this momentum. Is he going to go around? Nope, he's actually making the turn.
I take back what I said about riders taking it easy. They're definitely not taking it easy.
Nope, nobody takes it easy in a competition. He's going around 5.
Especially not them.
Going around 5 for the combination at 6, but this is a fast moving horse, so I don't think he lost too much over there. But he is definitely riding it out. 4.5 between 7 and 8.
Very good on time so far.
He's setting a fast time. Let's see if he can make it without any penalties. Will it be the first rider around 60? Yes, it is.
Yes, it will be. 61.31 seconds through. We have our new leader.
61.31 with no penalties for Senthil on Mabel. That was a stunning round. I think it had all of us at the edge of the seats. And
he seems extremely happy. As he should be.
He kept all the fences up. 61.31. Is anyone going to be faster?
We'll find out, I guess. Up next, we have Yuvan on Helico from Covey.
So Yuvan is a very talented upcoming rider. We've seen him do the lower level competitions in the past. And looks like he is also going for the win. But let's see if that little bit of experience is gonna hurt him. But he's doing
Helico is also a very fast horse. We've seen that historically. It's gone for speed.
Unfortunate to have that fence number 4 down. That is a tight turn. It is risky to go from 3 to 4 within jump number 10. I don't think the word easy round is there in these riders' dictionary. You're going for it. You're going for 100%.
I think he missed that class.
Little bit awkward through the combination, but he makes it in one stride. Goes in for jump number 10.
That was a big jump.
Okay, 62.87. That's 4.
Totally 66.87.
I need to find out what these Kovai riders had for breakfast, because in the top 4 we have all riders from Kovai. Maybe what they're feeding their horses, some magic potion today.
They really know how to go for it.
So we have all 4 Kovai riders who are under 70 seconds.
Let's see if Ali or Mufasa can change that. He's representing URB.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what's going through a rider's mind when he sees 2 or 3 riders before him set exceptional times. Is he going to change his game plan, or is he just going to do what he planned during the course walk? Looks like he's giving his horse plenty of time, giving him the opportunity to get used to the ground. Definitely going for the clear round. He's not pushing it too much in terms of the time, but would be a nice build-up for day 2 and day 3. Gets the 5 stride between 7 and 8.
He's calmly
Approaching.
getting through.
Approaching the 1 stride at 9. 2 more jumps to go for Ali on Mufasa. Bit of an awkward turn into 10. He's still going clear. Approaching the Liverpool at 11.
90.13 seconds.
A good round, very relaxed. Had a few challenges here and there, but comes through without any penalties. Ali Lakrawala on Mufasa, representing the United Riders Barn, Bengaluru.
We have Niharika Singhania on Max Mara, representing ARC. In the arena,
So Niharika is also one of the upcoming riders, has been consistent in the medium and big tour competitions. Max Mara, a very, very experienced show jumper. I've seen this horse competing for at least 10 years now. And I don't think anyone who had seen that 6-bar competition a couple of years ago with Olympian Fuad Mirza will ever forget that competition. They went up to 1.80 m over the last fence and ended up winning that competition on Max Mara. So she takes the turn within jump number 10 between 3 and 4. And the turn within 5 within jump number 2.
that will definitely save her a couple of seconds.
Yeah, she's riding a nice course. She's not pushing too hard, but saving a lot of time with some intelligent turns.
She is a really smart rider.
Yeah, I mean, you have to understand that you can't go 120% every course with every horse. You have to almost does the wrong fence. A little bit of communication gap over there. Lucky to get away with it.
.17 seconds, 0 faults.
70.17 is a good time.
It's a very good time, and it didn't seem like she was going that fast. But
Absolutely.
she's very good on time.
I think she would have She could have taken out about 5 seconds if she had really gone for it, but that was not the game plan for today. A good round, 70.17. That currently puts her in 5th place.
We have Yash Vardhan on Adira representing ARC.
So it's great to see. We've had a total of 16 entries in this competition from 4 different clubs from all over India. The Surge Stables in Bangalore, ARC from Mumbai, Kovai from Coimbatore, and the URB also from Bangalore. So you can see the competitors from all over India taking part in these competitions. Doing a nice job. Clears jump number 5, approaching the 2-stride combination at 6. Yashwardhan Thakur, relatively new face in the competitions in South India, but he's riding well, building up the confidence, building up the partnership with his horse. Nicely through the 1-stride combination at 9. 2 more jumps to go. Gets a little bit close to jump number 11, takes it down with the front legs.
I think that's what happens when you just have one fence to go. You relax a little bit and then boom, hold up.
Well, it happens a lot in show jumping. You see riders approaching the first fence, maybe not 100% switched on, they have a problem there, or they reach the last fence and maybe a little bit of physical fatigue setting in if they're not regularly competing. That also breaks their concentration a little bit, but just looked like didn't get the perfect takeoff point, got a little bit close to 11, took it down.
We have Freya in with Chopstick representing ARC. This is her second ride for the day, so she knows the course, she knows what it's going to take.
Well, she had a good round on Acrobat. 74.58 was the time. She had a nice round, so let's see if that has given her some confidence to take a few more risks on Chopstick. Over the first 3 fences, goes around 10 to approach jump number 4, and then she has the related distance between 4 and 5.
Unfortunately, a pole down at number 5. That will add 4 seconds to her final time.
So she's not rushing it. She knows that she's not going to be in the top placings. Might as well give the horse a nice opportunity to feel out the ground, to see the jumps, build some confidence. Had a little bit of an issue with the takeoff at 7, but rode it through well. Two more jumps to go for Freya Deshmane on Chopstick representing ARC Mumbai.
.03 seconds. Her time was 76.03. She got 4 seconds added because of the pole drop there. Our last rider for the medium tour day 1 is Yashan Kambata on Dolce Vita.
Have we saved the best for the last? Yashan Kambata on Dolce Vita.
I
think-
think so.
Anyone who's been seeing competitions in South India as well as all over India, in fact, have seen this combination working really well. Yashan doesn't need any introduction. Dolce Vita has been one of the top show jumpers at the medium level. Warm blood, bred in India. Gets very
That
close to
was
3.
Close.
But makes it out well. You can see this horse is going for the fences, riding forward, so he's going to have a good time. This is a speed class, but you have to be so careful not to have any fences down. Gets a perfect 5.
You really need to calculate all your moves.
Very lucky at 9A. It's still moving, but it hasn't fallen down, so he's good to go. Unfortunately, his luck
Just
runs
as
out.
you say that. 4 faults.
64.18. A good time, but that 4 faults is 4 seconds added to his time is going to hurt him.
68.18 seconds.
Yep. So that was a super round by Yashan on Dolce Vita. Little unlucky to have that fence down, otherwise he was in the mix. Actually, he would have been in second place if not for that drop, but
That's
drop.
all it takes. Just one drop, one misstep, a little half second of judgment.
That's what makes show jumping so exciting. That's what makes speed events so exciting. And I think that was a fantastic performance, most notably by the Kovai stables. Brilliant rides in the speed event. But the other riders have also done a good job. We have 5 riders who were under the 72nd. We have 5 riders who are under the 72nd time, and we will wait for the judges to give us the official results. Official results, medium tour day 1. Winning the competition, Sendil on Mabel. The time was 61.31. In second place, Yuvan on Helico, 66.87. In third place, Aradhana on Century, 67.89. In fourth place, Yashan Kambata on Dolce Vita, 68.18. And in fifth place, Sriram on Galaxy, 69.01. Sixth place, Niharika Singhania on Max Mara, 70.17. These are the top 6 riders. We'll be doing the prize distribution after completing all the classes.
Here are the winners of the medium tour day 1. Senthil on Mabel at number 1. Yuvan on Helico at rank number 2. Aradhna on Century at number 3. Yashan Kambata on Dolce Vita at number 4. Sriram on Jain Galaxy at number 5. And Niharika Singhania on Max Mara at number 6. So that's it for the medium tour day 1. We'll see you shortly for the big tour. Course walk will be at 9 a.m. and the first rider will be in at 9:30.